It's another Wednesday night here at City of Refuge Community Church. Tonight, we've got the dynamic duo back in the saddle again, Minister Courtney Miller and Minister Jerry Smith. They're bringing the word on tonight. Kind of interesting night tonight, so you want to make sure that you like, comment, and share this video with all of your friends. Also, make sure to join us every Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. right here at the City of Refuge Community Church Facebook page, and later on Instagram at City of Refuge LR. Tonight, Minister Jerry Smith and Minister Courtney Miller. It's something you'll never forget.
Morning. Good evening. This is Courtney here at City of Refuge on this Wednesday night. I got my boy Jerry with me.
How y'all doing?
All right. And today, we lost connection for a minute, but I was glad to see my spiritual brother here. We catch up on old times and just talk about goals and success and some other stuff. But check this out. We here to talk to you guys about how do you know that God called you? Okay? How do you know? Jerry, how I met Jerry, we had man group study, cool dude. We chopped it up, find out my boy worked at, Union Pacific, my husband, 2 kids, right? Yeah. You can tell I've been out tuned with this, bro. But yeah, but find out, he's a cool Pete, he a cool dude, turn his life around from the streets, man, him got similarity that we can identify to, but we here, I'm just glad to see that we here to not only identify through the streets, but also through church. So I just want to once again talk about, how do you know that God called you? So Jerry, let me ask you a question, man. How did you know that God called you to do the work, the ministry, man? Elaborate on it. How did you know?
How did I know? It took me, I'm 31, it took me 28 years before I really had a relationship with God.
Okay, so I'm 28, you were running.
Yeah, I really didn't know him.
You didn't know him?
I went to church, but I didn't know him in a relationship type way where just me and him.
All right.
So during them 28 years, I really never had peace in my life. It was never organized, and I never knew myself as a man. It's not until I started City Refuge, we was on 65th.
Okay. Roosevelt? Yeah, Roosevelt, yeah.
I got to starting to know God. And
okay.
I seen God starting to groom me as a man, as an actual man. Because to me, you're not a man until you're a man of God.
All right. Okay.
And I went public. That was my first time getting baptized. I was 28. And now the road wasn't easy because I wanted to go back. All right. But God was still there. God was still God.
Yes.
But if I could change anything, I wouldn't, because he came. His time is perfect. Was perfect in my life, and I'm still here. And what everything's going on in this world, it's because of him that I am still here. And I rather serve him and what he called. He already ordained my life, so I rather serve him than serve this world.
Well, let me ask you this then. In the streets, was it kind of comfortable? You know what I'm saying? You had to worry about nothing.
It was comfortable. When you in the street, you know everything. You know everybody.
Right. But now, go ahead.
When you started having a relationship with God, he sent his son, Jesus. Think about sending. Right now, people are scared to send their kids to school.
Okay.
God sent Jesus to die on the cross. Mm-hmm. His child. Why would me? Because I love my kids. Why would I not serve somebody that loves me to send his child to die for me? Because the people change. God don't change.
Okay.
The son's still the same. No matter however we look at it, and he's still waking me up. Okay. Every day he wakes me up is another day of him saying his grace and mercy on my life.
So what you telling me is that's the perks that come with it?
It's a lot of perks that come with it.
Give me some.
One perk is we talking right now.
All right.
Another perk is the sun come out every day.
All right.
Another perk is I can turn my lights on in my house. Because I'm looking at the smaller things he's doing in my life instead of the bigger thing. Because the bigger thing is going to come as long as I trust in him. And the small perks is I got good health still. No matter when man, I remember Pastor Neil preaching when the music stops around us.
All right. Okay.
When everything stops, who we rely on? I consider you a friend, but I know I don't rely on you for so much.
All right.
But when I serve my Father, I can rely on Him for everything. Because I know in Ephesians 3:20, one of my favorite ones, He can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can never ask. He's doing it now in my life. Even when I'm not perfect, even when I want to stray away, God is still God in my life.
So basically what you're saying, bro, let me hear you. I just want to hear you clearly. You left the street alone. You built up a connection with God. So what you saying is in the church it's all good. You got perks and you ain't gonna struggle. This what you're saying to me, right?
No, you're gonna have to face trials. He talks about it in James.
Well, I might well just remain in the streets. I'm dealing with that now. What's that?
You can when he pull you away from something, he puts you in certain crowds, but he don't put you there to become the crowd. If that makes sense.
Okay.
He puts you there to change that crowd. So I might have left the streets, but what God put in me, I'm gonna go back and share. If you think about the woman at the well, she didn't know who she was talking to, but what's one thing she went back and did after they finished that conversation? Went and shared the gospel. Think about the man with leprosy, the one that couldn't walk. When he's trusted God, was able to walk, the first thing he went is back home. A lot of times we get in church and we forget where we actually came from. I ain't scared to show my scars, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So where I begin there, bro? Well, what? I want to leave it alone. It feel good because you said it was a good feeling. So what's my starting point?
Trying. How we try to make when you're in the streets, you're trying to make a name, reputation for yourself.
True.
Why not try God? If you try Him, He's not gonna cash a check that's gonna bounce back, and I can put my life on it. Have you ever just tried Him? When you try Him, His word is not void.
I ain't trying like I play God for my own advantage.
I done been there. I wouldn't trust. I've been trying this year and just doing the small things. This year's the first year I ever paid tithes. The first year I ever did it.
And so you paid tithes. And so
Yeah, but it wasn't to get nothing back. But He really showed me I got more money now than I ever had in my life.
Instead of doing stuff.
But not just paper money, just peace in my life, just health. Peace is the best thing I can ask for. And I don't want for nothing.
So let me ask you this, Jerry. In the streets, you know it's order, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's order and structure. And, you know, people have their guns in the streets. You know who is real and who is fake. You know who talk behind your back because we got a message that's gonna come back to us and tell us. So I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong because clearly what I'm looking at it, you know, I ain't throwing no hate on you, but I am kind of losing this Jerry that I knew when we was, you know what I'm saying, partners. So I lose that platform in the streets. What I'm looking here, I mean, what I need to start from in the church? What's the stuff I need to look out for?
You gotta ask yourself, it's the streets, in the streets, you make a mistake, what happens?
You get there, but don't say.
Think about, I'm just gonna break it down. Jesus had 12 disciples around him.
All right.
Jesus knows everything. He knows the beginning and the end. He's the Alpha and Omega, right? So He knows our future. So He knew 2 disciples was gonna deny Him. One of them was gonna deny Him, and one of them was gonna turn Him in for money. Instead of Him dealing with them, what He do? Love them. So why not serve somebody that's all about love, even though He know we're gonna make a mistake? I'd rather be on that team than this team. I'm because I used to straddle the fence, but now I'm like, either side gonna be hard.
Right.
But it's only hard on this side if I make it hard and I'm not trusting the one that is above all. It's gonna be trials, yeah, but if you think about the trials, he's setting you up for another blessing in your life.
But sometimes I feel like I ain't worthy, man. I don't feel like God like me.
None of us is worthy. But because of his grace and mercy, we are. Because of when he sent his son to die on the cross, when he said each drop of blood that came off was for me and you, for this day right now. So ask somebody in the streets, would they say it's the blood for us?
Oh man. No, they wouldn't, bro. No, they wouldn't. I think about it now. No, they wouldn't. So, how long you been doing this? I mean, what, you know?
I didn't know God, honestly, to 28, and I'm 31 now, so.
And everything been straight great.
It ain't been great.
But it's
I'm
just much easier.
As long as I try.
As long as you try.
My life got more peace.
Got more peace.
And I know once it's time for me to leave this earth and I go to my graduation, I can talk to him and not be scared.
So I still got time to change my life.
We here, ain't we?
I'm coming to you as a man, I need your help. Because you know him. And if he's connected to you, how I seen you, you know what I'm saying, did your thing in the street, I know you're gonna be loyal in the church, man. So just show me the way, man. I know I gotta, by me talking to you, I know I gotta be connected with him. I know I gotta read his word because you quote me scriptures, you know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be uncomfortable, but ain't nowhere where you go gonna be uncomfortable, but you capitalize and said that God got you back.
As long as we try.
As long as we try, man. So
usually things we try, we get results.
Results. Good results.
Yeah. Have you ever tried something? Just think about something have you ever tried to get some new shoes?
Yeah. But sometimes, you know, my credit card be declined.
But did you still get them?
The other way, yeah.
Now try it God way.
Okay.
But you gotta trust his timing too.
So I gotta be patient too as well.
Patient.
You know this don't feel good, right?
Yeah, it didn't feel good to me either. But
Okay.
the results I'm getting, just trying, I'd rather have peace than anything. Because the music has stopped now. All we can do, we got an unknown disease right now going on. You got to check, you got kids and I got kids.
Yeah.
Who we rely on to protect them? God. When I get on my knees, I pray, I just thank him for the protection. He teaches us not to have fear. The world teaches fear. I'm gonna serve the real OG. Somebody that's been there and did that.
You're right, man. Because this OG, you know, change you like that, got your family and all that. I think I need to be on that path, man. And stop accepting the devil calling. Accept God calling. Thank you for coming to come witness right here at City of Refuge about how you know God called you to do the mission. Thank you, guys.